I.S.U.P.K.
Go into separation today. All right, give me the book, John 8:32.
This is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth.
So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, listen up. You are the ye that is spoken of right here in the book of John, man. These are Christ's words. What color is that written in, brother?
In red.
It's written in red, man. So-called Christian, you know so much about Christ. His real name is YAHANNA. You don't understand the language, man. You don't understand the Hebrew. We've cast it away for what? English? We've cast it away for what? For Spanish? You are the ye that is spoken of right here. You're supposed to know the truth about your identity. You're supposed to know the truth about the Most High Power. You're supposed to know the truth about Christ. Being a very dark-skinned black man from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
All right? Read it again.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Yeah, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. The truth about you is that you are the only royalty that has ever graced planet Earth.
Right.
You don't have any reason to be ashamed being a so-called Negro, Latino, or First Nations people, man. The Bible says, thou art rich. The Lord knows our poverty. He knows the circumstances that we're dealing with, man. But you don't have any hope because you're stuck in Christianity. You're stuck in Islam. Our people are stuck in these false, vain religions, man. They haven't served us any purpose outside of what? A palliative? Something to make us feel good? Right. Contrary to what is actually happening to us, man. Right. We are being destroyed in this place.
That's right.
And it's about time for our people to wake up, man.
Right.
And acknowledge the truth. Read it again.
This is the book of John, chapter 8.
You got it.
Verse 32. Verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. They're talking about making America great again. When the hell was America ever great?
Right. That's right.
Especially for so-called Negroes, Latinos, and First Nation peoples. When was America ever great for you?
That's right.
We ain't been paying attention. The Supreme Court did away with what? Affirmative action? Donald Trump did away with what? The EEOC? Diversity, equity, and inclusion?
That's right.
America ain't never had love for so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
That's right.
Why do we love America the way that we love America?
That's right.
Because of that greasy, slimy, lying Christian pastor, man.
Right.
He's the reason why. You so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, we are one family, man. We are one nation.
That's right.
And we have to understand that. We are blood relatives, all right? Read it one more time for the people.
This is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 32.
Right.
And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
What is the truth, man? We complicate our lives by what? Aligning with fallacy, man.
Right.
Strange, false delusion. We celebrate the oppressor's holidays. The Christian church doesn't speak out against us putting a Christmas tree up in our house.
Right.
But when we do that, we don't even know that we're acknowledging and worshiping other gods, other powers that actually have no power. These deities are dead, man. We serve the living power, man, whose name is Yahweh.
That's right.
That's right.
Learn to put some respect on the Lord's name.
That's right.
So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we have lost our fear of the Most High Power.
Right.
We have no shame about doing wickedness, man, in the sight of one another and in the sight of the other nations. This is time for us to remove our spirit from this wicked place.
That's right.
This is what is going to set us free, according to what Christ said in the book of John, chapter 8, verse 32.
Right.
This is what's going to set you free, man.
That's right.
Stop eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster,
That's
man.
right.
Stop celebrating your birthday.
Right.
The holidays, man. Mother's Day, Father's Day, New Year's, Christmas, Thanksgiving.
Right.
All these things destroy us and separate us from our power, from our protection.
That's right.
These things are the things that separate us from the love of God, man. Drop that. Give me the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. We're talking about separation today. And it's very, very important that if you don't learn anything today, you know that you cannot be joined to this place. America is literally separating itself from so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
They are rejecting the idea of you being a separate nation of people, man. We need to look to history, man.
Right.
If we don't study history, we'll be damned to repeat it, man.
Right.
You have put a goddamn Nazi in the White House.
That's right.
You all saw what Elon Musk did, and then you try to disprove what he did and blame it on his goddamn autism. It's ridiculous, man. They say Nazi, Roman. No, he is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
Driving around in these Teslas like this is just, you know, real engineering, man. No, a chariot is real engineering from the Most High.
Right.
Tell them where you are, brother. Salakia.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Right?
For thou art an holy people.
So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, listen up. We are talking to you. This right here is an outward expression of the love of God, man.
That's right.
We're teaching you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Thus saith the Bible.
That's
Thus
right.
saith the God of Israel,
Right.
man. If you so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you are an Israelite according to the Bible.
Right.
All right? Read it again.
For thou art a holy people.
Oh man, that's heavy. The Bible is giving you a positive affirmation. Not your miracle, not your season, not your harvest.
That's right.
That the goddamn Christian church wants you to believe in and to focus on.
Right.
They want you to focus on vanity.
Right.
They want you to focus on mammon.
Right.
See, what's important to the Christian pastor is that bottom line, man. We want you to worry about this money, man.
Right.
He don't want you to worry about the God that created the heavens, the universe, the sun, the moon, and the stars.
Right.
He don't want you to focus on that. He don't want you to focus on the God that will put you in literal hell for disobeying his laws, statutes, and commandments. You are expected to be holy if you are so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indian.
That's right.
What does the term holy mean, man? Since we speak this bastardized tongue of English, you don't even recognize that our babies come out of the womb speaking Hebrew, man.
Right.
Or the Lashawan Quadash.
Right.
It is literally a separate language, a separate tongue.
Right.
Or the ba, ba, ma, ga, da. That's what the babies speak. That is the tongue of the angels. That's the language of God, man. And we don't even understand simple terms like the term holy, which just means separate, man. You think holy is what? A choir? You think holy is a pastor wearing what? Purple? Holy just means separate or set apart.
Right.
The Hebrew term is what? Kodash, if I'm not mistaken. Kodam, right? Get you a blue letter Bible, man, and start learning about the language of Hebrew, man.
Right.
Which is what the Israelites spoke. We teach the Hebrew in our schools every Friday. You don't have to come down to the classroom. You got a smartphone, don't be such a dummy. www.I.S.U.P.K.com, man. We're on the YouTube. We're on every social media platform. This truth about who we are is no longer being suppressed, man. The Lord is letting it loose in the earth. That's why we out here in the street corner, in the blistering cold, because we love so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
That's
man.
right.
My Bible teaches me that we are a holy people. Keep reading.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Not only are we a set apart, separate people, we belong to God. There's possessive pronouns in this verse, man.
Right.
You gotta pay attention to these things, man. It says what? Unto who?
Unto the Lord thy God.
Unto the Lord thy God. God translates to what? Power, man. Or Elohim in the Hebrew. I just don't know what to say anymore, man.
Right.
I'm absolutely disgusted at the fact that our people have rejected the truth of God.
Right.
We don't acknowledge what this book actually says.
Right.
In spirit nor in truth. We've rejected it. If you care, you could take a look at the earth and see that it is ran by the wicked.
Right.
The Bible teaches that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
That's right.
You can Google it, since you put so much trust in the oppressor. You put so much trust in man. You don't have any trust for the Most High. And you're wrong. Look at the leader of the free world, the new king. How many felonies is on his jacket? How many felonies does Donald Trump have? 34 count indictment, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
He's the one that tells other brothers, this is locker room banter of the so-called devil. Grab him by the what? Grab him by the what? I'm a decent man. Yeah, and this bastard is the one that's supposed to make decisions for your life, for your children's lives, man, for the sake of future generations. The so-called oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Take it from the top, read it again.
This is the book of Deuteronomy,
Right.
chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
We belong to God, man. We don't belong to the Christian goddamn church.
Right.
We don't belong to America, man. We don't belong to the so-called white man. Get that through your thick skull, man.
Right.
They teach our babies, the first thing they teach our children in the school curriculum is that we were what? Slaves here in America, man. No, that was the condition. We were enslaved. Royalty that was enslaved due to disobedience. We did not hearken diligently to keep the laws of God. That's a problem for me. I know I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Aren't you sick and tired of being on the bottom? Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, woman and child? Don't believe the hype, man. If you really truly want to know the truth about who you are, your identity, and what is expected of you, what is expected of you, according to what the Bible says, you gotta come get in class.
Right.
Come grab a flyer, put your name on our correspondence sheet. Come get a snack bag, man. We got food. We got blankets over here. See, we provide supports to the community. Unlike that bastard that you elected to rule over us.
That's right.
We got a goddamn oligarchy in the White House, man.
That's right.
This is how I know my Bible is not lying. When they worship mammon, man.
Right.
Keep reading. Salakia.
The Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people.
So not only does it say the Lord thy God, the Most High power is our power.
Right.
No one else's. The Most High power is very selective about who he chose to represent him on this earth. How dare us reject the culture, the customs, the traditions of God, man? Who is telling you to turn your back on the customs, the traditions, in the form of laws, statutes, and commandments? Who? Who's telling you it's wicked and evil to keep the laws of God? Who? I'll tell you for time's sake, man. These filthy, disgusting, greasy Christian pastors, man.
Right.
They promote wickedness. They promote evil, man. They're the reason why we're morally bad and wicked. It's because we have just discarded God's laws. And how are we going to do that, man, when that's our culture? Those are our customs. That's our identity.
Right.
You don't got to swab your mouth and send it in at Ancestry.com or 23andMe, man. I seen them swab the mouth of an iguana. Guess where the iguana was from? Africa. Duh. Don't be so dumb in this modern era, man. This information is readily available. You don't have to go to the headquarters library off Maiden Lane and dig in a car catalog to find this truth. We're making it readily available for you, man. Tell them where you are.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Right.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
There's a lot to unpack right there, man. He said that we are special. We're supposed to be special. How are we special when we're so hell-bent on wanting to assimilate and conform to what? America?
That's right.
America's standard of what is acceptable? Goddamn America, man!
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to I.S.U.P.K.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one West. They're one West. They're one West. They're one